Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you're new episode 41 of the career mode today. We only got 4 races left in the season. Sterling Marlin holds a slight lead over Rusty Wallace. They've been flipping back and forth the last couple weeks. We got up to 9th in points with our 7th win at Martinsville of the year. And we're doing very well. We got Rockingham today. I forgot the other track, honestly, but we got Rockingham today. That's going to be a tough one. And then, because Rockingham, I think, is the first one. Oh, no, we got Atlanta first and then Rockingham. So Rockingham will be second. Let's get on to Atlanta and see how we can do. All right, doing a lap of practice. We're like 9/10 faster than we were before. We ran like 30.1 in practice there. Before we were at like a 30.9, or is it a 31? I could be wrong. It might be a 31.0. Yeah, it was a 31.0 we ran, but last time we were here, we ran a 31.9. So we are a lot faster than we used to be. Didn't even change the setup or anything. It was just everything we've upgraded on the car since the last time we've been here. So I'm hoping we could qualify pretty decent, hopefully in the top 10, because we're qualifying very late. And if we can run that 31.0, we could probably get a top 10 spot. Might be able to get into the 30.9s, I think. Try to run a little high, get a little bit more speed, come into the line. And you just got to hold the throttle down and get to the bottom. That's about it, because we could full throttle this track. We got the setups loose enough to where it could turn through the corner, which is really nice. I just have to very slightly move the steering, just like Daytona and stuff, so it's kind of nice to drive at, pretty easy. But we're not going to be up front, I don't think. We'll be fighting for like a top 5 spot in this race, I feel like, which will be nice. Able to hold a lot of speed through that corner. That was really good. I think this will be in the 30s. I honestly do think it'll be in the 30s. 30.9, nice. Almost down to an 8, very close. So great starting spot for us. I about said field position. I've been playing way too much Madden lately. But we're qualified 8th here for this race. Mark Martin up front. Rusty is in 3rd. Where is Sterling? Sterling's in 9th. So it's going to be a tough points battle from them the rest of the year.
Welcome to Hampton, Georgia, home of the Atlanta Motor Speedway. I'm Alan Bestwick. This ultra-modern multi-purpose venue has become the fastest track on the NASCAR circuit. 24-degree banking around the mile-and-a-half quad oval serves as a slick, super competitive racetrack.
Just think, it used to be the fastest track on the circuit, and now it's a super speedway because they completely redid it. I hate that it's a super speedway right now. I hope that the track actually like wears out and stuff like that and becomes more like it used to be, not like a super speedway anymore. But there's so much banking and everything at that track now, it's crazy. Because they just redid it a couple years ago. So I'm really hoping the track will wear out and people will get more spread out the track again. Because this used to be one of the more like racy tracks to where like over a long haul, somebody would wear out their tires, somebody else wouldn't. You can rip the top, rip the bottom. It was very interesting racing to watch in my opinion. But we got 42 laps in this race. How many laps feel? 20? Yeah, about half like normal. There's a spin in turn 4 already. That's interesting. Gordon's come up here to give us some draft, I guess. Trying to get in front of Sterling. I'm trying to make the points battle interesting between Rusty and Sterling, so I want to try to beat Sterling so he loses some more points. Gordon going in way high. We're 4 wide into the corner, you already know. Not able to hold it up there, though. Sterling's going to get a 2-for-1, though, through that corner, getting Stewart and Gordon. We're not able to make up any spots yet. It looks like somebody was spinning through the grass here on the front stretch. I'm not going to be able to get under Stewart here. Did we tap him? No, we didn't. We're good. I thought we did for a second. We're going to have some front end damage. I don't want to get any aero damage on the car. But it seems like it's going to be tough to pass, but we're in a nice little pocket of our own, it seems, because Dave Blaney is like 0.8 back from us. I messed up that corner trying not to run in the back of Gordon. Really don't want to get damage in this race as much as possible. Try to keep the car fast. But we're doing pretty well so far. We only fell back 1 spot. Rusty's up to 2nd, it looks like. He needs to get up there and try to lead some laps so he can get some bonus points. That's all I got to say. Because he really needs to gain points on Sterling here. Because he's like, I think 15 or so behind. It's not insurmountable by any means. Maybe it was like 15 to 30. But each spot is about 5 points, stuff like that. So it could change very drastically, and leading the lap is 5 points, leading the most is 5 extra points, so you can get 10 bonus points in a race. That was our best lap ever, all in the draft pretty much. We're going to get under Stewart going into this corner. He's probably going to have a run on us on the exit, but we have some draft here with Gordon, and he's going to stay low.
All clear.
Able to try and get by Stewart here would be nice. Blaney and them have fallen way back. Gordon is getting under Sterling, so we're probably going to get under Sterling. Up a little bit. I messed up. I lifted a little too much. Need to get back in the draft. Stewart is right on our tail. I want to try and get by Sterling, though, pretty bad, but I don't want to get in the back of him. Try and get under him, not quite. We're going to get the draft here on the back, and maybe I can get a run going into turn 3, I'm hoping. He's already going in quite low. I'm going to try to go to his outside. Not going to quite work. It's so tough to pass here. We don't have too much of a speed difference. We have a little bit on entry of the corner, and we really, I feel like we need the draft to go fast down the straights. Might be able to get under him here. No, not quite. He goes in pretty shallow. He washes up a little bit, though. Might be able to get under him on the exit. Nope, not quite. Some really tight racing here between Stewart, Marlin, and myself. Gordon is now pulled off from the 3 of us. I'm happy we have a huge gap back to 10th with Dave Blaney. They keep falling back further and further. I don't know if he's just holding that whole group up back there or not, but it's very good. Bobby Labonte's now getting around him back there, it looks like. I need to do something to get by Sterling, though. He keeps washing up high there in 1 and 2. This might be our opportunity. Hopefully Stewart will draft with us. That'd be nice. It looks like he is. I can't hold a straight line to save my life, though. Gonna be able to get under Marlin here into turn 3. I hit the apron a little bit, had to lift, so I didn't wash up into him. We're starting to catch some lap traffic way up there, so that could play into factor on how we get around some cars, which will be good for us, because usually we're pretty quick through lap traffic at like all tracks. So I'm excited for that. How many laps of fuel do we have left? We have 13. Sterling just has that speed down the backstretch and stuff. Like, I need our new engine that everybody was saying to get. Like, more people were saying to get the engine than the other parts of the car. So after this race, if we get like $150,000, we might be able to get that engine after this race, honestly. Oh, big smoke there. Oh, Sterling getting in the back of the lap car. We're 3 wide with the lap car, now we're 2 wide. Sterling has some front end damage, though. I'm happy we missed that. Stewart able to get under us from all that mess. Sterling just ran straight in the back of the dude. That was kind of crazy. Stewart gonna get stuck down there. We're gonna run way high. He didn't get stuck because he went to the 2nd lane behind Marlin. We're gonna jump in right behind Stewart again. Back to 9th. Having some tight racing here. No time to settle down and just get in a groove. We're just fighting the entire time. Trying to stick Stewart down there. But once Marlin started coming up, I like lifted off the steering slightly, and it shot us straight up the track. Because we had a good run into that corner, hoping we can get Stewart behind the lap car. Dang, I'm really trying not to hit the rear bumper there, and I'm like overshooting into the corner like with the steering wise. Because they keep going to that 2nd lane. Like, they're going low, and then they come up 2nd lane like mid-corner. It's really messing me up. Stewart getting checked up by the lap car along with Marlin as well. We've really pulled away from Bobby Labonte and them, which is awesome. We still have draft with these guys right now, so our lap times are still pretty good. Stewart is getting under Sterling Marlin, but that lap car goes from top to bottom going into turn 3. Almost caused a massive wreck. Stewart's going to get in front of Marlin. So Marlin's going to fall back to 8th. Trying to see if we can catch back up to them now, because we fell off a little bit there. We got 30 laps to go. We got about 9 laps of fuel left. Got to get around this lap car. I did not get around the lap car. I was trying to keep our speed. And how much damage did that give us? Oh, that gave us some radiator damage too, didn't it? Damn it. That's on me. I'm stupid. 14%. Okay, yeah, I got to get that fixed in the pits. That's a lot of damage to the car. So that's quite unfortunate. I messed up there. I was trying to keep it tight to the lap car and barely go onto his outside, but I clipped him in the right rear pretty hard. I'm shocked he didn't spin, to be fair. But now we have a big gap back to the guys in front of us. We're a little slower down the straightaway, so I need to get that fixed in the pits. And we'll be pitting here somewhat soon. Actually, I'm going to come pit now because we're only a couple laps off of when we're going to pit anyways. So I might as well pit earlier, try to get that damage fixed so we're not going slow for as many laps, I'll say. So this is going to be a sketchy pit entry. I'm going to get behind the 171 here. And we're going to get down. I think it's 55, okay. Don't speed. Okay, we're good. 1 can of fuel should be good. No tires, damage repair, a little bit of wedge out of it. And oh wait, that's 2 tires. No, 0 tires. We don't need tires. That would have been bad. That would have wasted so much more time. How much damage do we have to fix? 9.5 seconds. Yikes, that's gonna hurt a lot. 9.5 seconds is a long time on pit road, so we're gonna lose a lot of spots for that. But I'm stupid and hit that lap car. That's on me. That was a big mistake by us. But I need to try to get on track. I'm just gonna run right here on the bottom. Don't run into me, guys. We're fine. Terry's going by. Next guy, 4 positions right behind us now. We should be able to stay in front of him just fine. And then we got to go catch Daly and all them. And then all the pit stops will be starting. So we need to just wait it out, I guess. Our car is fully fixed pretty much. Yeah, just a little bit of the front end damage. That's it. So at least we don't have any radiator damage. So we'll be like fully back up to speed for the most part. And we just got to wait out the pit cycle and see where we cycle out to. I'm hoping we'll be still like top 15. Looks like some people are starting to pit. So we are up to 28th currently. We'll see kind of where we cycle out to. There's Bobby Labonte, who was just behind us when we pitted, like 3 seconds back. But that is one person I'm interested to see where we come out to. Because we are 1 lap down. So we definitely are going to lose some spots. Because we were like a lap behind Bobby there. I don't know if we'll get all the way back around to him or not. That's one thing I'm interested to see. Try and get by Ken Schrader. That's actually 4th position. A lot of people are pitting now. So we're going to start gaining some spots here very soon. There's multiple other cars on pit road still. I'm not quite seeing Bobby Labonte. There's Ryan Newman, who we already passed. We were ahead of him when he came to pit. So anybody we were ahead of when we pitted, like a lap behind. Oh, there's Bobby Labonte. Okay, wow. I'm actually shocked we're getting back by him. Oh, he has a lot of front end damage. He had some huge front end damage. That's crazy. So that might be slowing him down some. Kurt Busch, Casey Atwood right up here. That's 21st, 22nd. They still probably have to pit. So that's a positive for us. More cars on pit road now. Able to gain those spots. Up to 15th, 14th. Casey Atwood here would be 13th. Maybe Kurt Busch already pitted. I think Atwood may have as well. Kenseth just pitted. Oh, Gordon just pitted. Okay, we actually made up some time on people. Very interesting. Maybe they got stuck behind some lap cars really badly, because we're up to 12th. That's kind of crazy. Mike Wallace is right here pitting. That's going to be 11th. Skinner, 10th. Oh, we're basically back to where we were. Wow. I think a lot of them got slowed up by some lap cars or something. Oh, my God. Gordon just nailed the wall. He nailed the wall right there. I don't know if he just broke something on his car or not, because he's still up by the wall going slow. We're actually up to 8th. We gained a spot out of the pit cycle right now, which is absolutely crazy. We lost a couple seconds to Labonte from where we were when we pitted, but I'm shocked we gained a spot. Sterling Marlin up to 6th, it looks like. So he's up there. I imagine Stewart's up there by him as well. I'm thoroughly surprised. I'm very, very lucky, I guess, that they're getting stuck behind lap cars really easy, I guess. I have no clue what's going on. With 9.5 seconds like extra than what we should have had in the pits, honestly, we would be in front of Sterling Marlin right now, which is crazy. He's only 5 seconds up. We would have been like 4 seconds ahead of him. What happened through that pit cycle? Like, did we just have a really good pit entry or something? I have no clue. I'm very confused how that worked out, but hey, I'm not going to complain. I'm very happy it worked out like that. That's very crazy. Oh, something happened to Rusty. He's falling back quick. Where is he? I'm guessing he was just in the pits. I don't know. That's confusing. That's really weird. I know like a lap ago or two it said there's a wreck in turn 1. Maybe it was Rusty. I don't know. That's unfortunate. So there goes that points battle for the lead. Now Sterling's going to gain a lot of points going into these final 3 races. I don't know how anybody's going to catch him at that point, because Gordon's right behind us, 2.5 seconds. He might catch us. How many laps do we have left in this thing? We have like, well, I'll see at the line. I think it's like 7, 8 laps to go. Gordon might catch us and pass us. I'm going to try to hold him off, because we're up to 7th now from Rusty wrecking. And but Sterling's up to 5th, and he's going to gain a ton of points on Rusty. And he was only like 15 to 30 ahead of Rusty. And Gordon was a good bit behind. But going into these last 2 races, I think Sterling's got to completely blow this points lead to lose it. There's no shot unless he finishes like a 20th or worse each of those races, I feel like. So it's not going to be as close to the points race towards the end as I thought, unfortunately. Gordon has now caught us. He's half a second back with 4 laps to go. This is going to be a tight race here for 7th. I'm going to try and get under this lap car, hopefully. Maybe Gordon can get stuck behind him a little bit, but I think he's going to get by him just fine. Oh, he went up and he dropped back down low. Unfortunate. Gordon is right on our bumper now. He is so much quicker than us, but if we make one little mistake, he's going to go flying by us, I know. So I'm going to try and block the hell out of him so we could try and get this 7th place finish. Trying to get as much money as we can. Maybe we can get that engine after this race if we get $150,000. Very possible being in 7th place. I think we can get $150,000 here. Oh, it's pushing up. It's pushing up. Gordon is fast. He checked up for us, though. I'm going to try to get this draft. That's probably a bad idea because Gordon's going to get to our outside. He's just so damn fast.
Clear low. Clear
but
high.
we do have the angle for the corner. Being down low. He's trying to cross us back down. Trying to block back down. My neck itches, but I cannot do anything about it. Oh, Sterling lost the spot to Kurt Busch up there. Actually, maybe I should give Gordon the spot and give him 5 points to try and catch Sterling. Well, Gordon doesn't even have a win on the year, which is crazy. I don't understand how. But if he jumps to our inside here, there's nothing we can do about it. He's not jumping to our inside. I actually want to run like a lane up just to see if he'll get under us at all. Go into this line. Oh, he is going to get under us. Oh, he's just so much faster. I can't even stop him at that point. I do want the points battle to be closer up front, to be fair. But going into the white flag, the leader just crossed the finish line, so we barely didn't go a lap down. Like, I think Gordon and I are the last ones on the lead lap. We pushed really hard there in that corner. But nothing we could do to stop Gordon once he got under us. I was like giving him a little opening. Thought we were on the last lap, honestly, because I wasn't paying attention. But that white flag up in the corner was the leader taking the white flag. But it makes it a little bit closer. Sterling only gained 5 points on Gordon. And if Gordon didn't lead any laps. If Gordon led a lap, they would have tied. But I don't know if they did or not. But Mark Martin led 39 of the 42 laps, won the race. No shocker. We get $133,000 in the race. Barely didn't get enough, I think, to get our new engine. We'll check. But Mark Martin did dominated that race. Gordon did lead a lap, so actually he gained 1 point on Sterling Marlin, just barely. Because from, I guess, 6th to 7th is only a 4-point difference. He gets the 5 points of a bonus. So Gordon actually takes 2nd in points. Where did Rusty finish? Oh, he finished 2nd to last. Wow, that's a huge difference in points. That is crazy. He drops to 150 points back. That's nuts. Gordon is 90 points back. So it's still possible if Marlin has one of those bad races, it could happen. Gordon doesn't even have a win on the year yet, which is absolutely crazy. And he's 2nd in points. He's having a very, very consistent year. So is Sterling Marlin with only 1 win on the year. And Mark Martin, that was his 3rd of the season. But we're 9th in points, doing really well. Let's see if we could try to catch Kenseth here at Rockingham, because we've slowly been working our way towards him each and every race, it seems like, which is really nice. Oh, we have 1.7 million. We have just enough to get that engine. Let's go. Okay, we're going to go get that, and hopefully that will help us out here at Rockingham a little bit. That would be nice, because more people said to get the engine than anything else, so that should help us out significantly at these bigger tracks. A ton more horsepower, and we'll see how that goes for the most part. So it will be interesting. I'll probably have to do a little bit of tuning of the like gearing and all that for these tracks again with a new engine. $264,000 in the bank. We'll get $250,000 at the end of the year for finishing top 35 in points, because that was our rookie goal, and we're top 10, which is crazy. So going on to Rockingham, let's see how we can do. North Carolina Speedway. It's Rockingham. It's weird seeing it called North Carolina Speedway. I'm always confused every time I see it. Alright, with all our new horsies, we are much faster than we used to be here. We ran a 24.2 was our fastest. So far, that would put us pole over Jeff Gordon, which is huge. We'll see if we can do that. But I think we can run a little bit faster than 24.2 if I don't clip my tires down there on the apron, because that would lose me like 10 miles an hour in the corner very quickly. So as long as we don't do that and we just keep it on the track, we should be good and have a pretty good time overall. If we don't qualify pole, that is fine. I feel like we could drive our way up to the race lead potentially. So we'll see what we could do here in qualifying. Try and overdrive it a little bit so we don't get down there at the white line. I was a little slow there in the corner. from what I want it to be. Maybe this will be like a 24-2 if we hit 3 and 4 right. Went a little too high there in the corner. Yeah, this might be like a 5 or a 6 potentially. Not the best lap. Definitely messed it up a little bit there. Yeah, it was a 4. Not terrible. I think it's like a 10th off of Gordon. Almost literally a 10th off of Gordon. I think we're 101 off of him. Yeah, that will still hold us in second. Sterling Marlin getting 4th, but Gordon starting up front. Maybe he can lead a lap, or maybe we'll just steal it all from him. I don't know. But he needs to lead the lap to try to get up to Marlin in points.
Under beautiful Carolina blue skies, welcome to the North Carolina Speedway, also known as The Rock. This 1-mile oval's been thrilling fans for over 30 years. With 22 degrees of banking and a tough-on-tires surface, you get fierce competition that gives The Rock its name.
Yeah, this place is definitely very tough, very rocky. No pun intended. Like, it's very bumpy and stuff. Like, this is a very tough track to race on. Every time I'm on iRacing, I suck at it. But 51 laps here, we are very fast on restarts up until we get in the 3rd gear. 3rd gear is not fast for us, but I need to try and stay in front of Sterling, so if anything, he loses spots, because we are slow through the start right there. Rusty lost so many like points in the last race, it's crazy. But Sterling's stuck on the outside back there, so that's a good sign. Hopefully he loses a bunch of spots. We're able to drop down in the 4th. Gordon does already lead the 1st lap, so that's 5 bonus points for him. Gordon is trying to get to the outside while Mark Martin is getting to his inside. That's not great for Gordon. He needs to stay up there in the lead as best he can. I don't have anywhere to go besides the outside because I kind of go in the corner a lot harder than these guys do. So maybe it is going to be tougher to drive to the front, which is fine because this is a very tough track for us anyways. But I'll try to run the bottom behind these guys, maybe try to sneak under them like that. But they have the speed on the exit a little bit. I just don't have the right gearing for the acceleration. I got the top end speed for sure.
Still there.
Just the exit off of these corners is tough because I can't roll as much speed through the corners as them, especially being on the bottom. Under them, it's tough. Ran a 24.3 though, that's a solid lap. Mark Martin getting to the inside of Jeff Gordon. We're going to sneak our way just in front of Jeff Burton there. That was slimy as hell, but it worked. I got my left front just in front of him, and I came all the way down. Like, there was no stopping me at that point. But it looks like Mark Martin's going to steal the lead from Jeff Gordon there. Try and take away all the laps led so he can't get the most laps led. Unfortunate for Jeff. Jeff's had a pretty solid season. Just being consistent. I think he's tied for 2nd with the most amount of top 5s, I want to say. He's trying to fight back on Mark Martin, but Mark Martin's holding it down. He was not letting him get under him at all. We're running super tight to them. I've wrecked Mark Martin way too many times in this season. I've said it, I feel like, every episode. But Jeff is getting to the inside as I hit Mark Martin again, and I wrecked him. Save it, save it. He saved it. We're good, guys. I did not do that on purpose, I swear. I gave myself radiator damage. God dang it, that's the 2nd race in a row. I have radiator damage now. Even though this is like a kind of a shorter track, like you're not going as fast, but it's still going to slow us down some, which is unfortunate. I don't know if I want to get that fixed or not. I have to watch our oil temp to see if we need to or not. I really want to get in front of Gordon, though, and try and get some laps. We have 13% on the aero, too. Man, that's got a lot of damage. I was just trying to roll the top behind Mark Martin, and because we dived the corner in too deep every time, and he was just going a little slower than I expected, but that dropped Mark Martin really far. Wow, 24.0 there? That was crazy. Oh, we're getting the lead. I'm dropping it down in front of Gordon. Not as slimy as we did it to Burton. He's able to get back down below us, though. But we do have a lot of lap cars here. I think this is where we're going to shine in this race because we're just going to go 3 wide around everybody. Gordon stayed behind them. So I honestly think we have a shot at winning this thing, even with all this damage. Oh, our oil temp is getting a little hot. I may need to drop our grill tape, like, fully or something like that, just so we're not overheating. But, oh, my goodness, we are pulling away from everybody. Jeff Burton is in front of Jeff Gordon now. Oh, these lap traffic cars are going to change up everything in the running order, especially when there's, like, 8 of them together like there were side by side. Oh, my goodness, that is going to change things drastically. Sterling Marlin's dropping out the top 5. All the positions are changing now, but we have a lot of laps to go. We're going to be pitting here in, like, 10 laps or so, and we'll see what we end up doing at that point. We're going to be pitting here in like 5 laps or so. We have over a 5-second lead on Jeff Burton, Jeff Gordon. They've been battling it hard for 2nd place. And Dale Jarrett, Mark Martin to round out the top 5 currently. But we've just been slowly going by everybody on the outside for the most part. It's been fairly easy at this point. Like, I'm very shocked at how this race has gone, to be fair. Because I think the last time we were at Rockingham, which was super early in the season, we didn't do really well. Like, we really struggled, I want to say. But also, we didn't have a very good car back then. Jeff Gordon back up into 2nd, it looks like. These guys were hitting a little bit. They're already 3 wide into the corner. We're going to go 4. Racing hard, trying to get as much time on these guys as we can in case I want to get my damage fixed, but I don't know if we necessarily need to because we are just passing everybody on the outside, and I'm just going to drop some grill tape, like 10% maybe, and we'll be fine overall. So I think we're going to pit here in a lap or 2 because there's a lot of lap traffic they're going to be coming up to, and we don't have really any more to deal with, so I can pit relatively easy. I might just pit this time by just to make it nice and easy for us so we don't have anyone right in front. Pit road speed is 45. Let's try and get down to it. I don't know where the entry is. Oh, we were so slow. Get down to 45. We're good. Oh, wreck and turn 2. That's not good. Please don't bring out a caution. But no tires. We don't need to get our damage repair. Let's just get our can of fuel and get out of here. Half a can might work for us, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to look at it now because it might be too late. Yeah, our pit stop's right here. So let's get our like 5 seconds of fuel and get out of here and see where we fall back to. 5.8. I definitely want to upgrade our pit crew soon, but I want to see next season how our money goes because it's going to be on a harder difficulty. And with that being the case, oh, is Gordon right behind us? Gordon is right behind us, so we're not a lap down yet. He's 25, 26. Yeah, he's right on our tail right there. That's probably the leader, I would imagine, because him and Jeff Burton were battling for a while. So we need to try to stay in front of Jeff Gordon in our mirror, just in case a caution comes out and we don't go a lap down. Because if we don't go a lap down, I can pit and get our damage fixed. And it looks like Dale Jarrett is coming off pit road. That's probably not forward position. I think we already lapped him. So that's going back a lap down.
Clear low.
But we fell only back to like 19th there. That's not too bad, honestly, overall. We did not fall too far back. We are pulling away from Gordon currently as well, which is perfect. Very happy about that because we like dive bomb these corners and get by everybody so easy. Got Elliott Sadler just in front of us, Steve Park just up there, but all the pit cycles got to begin so we could start really gaining and seeing where we end up at compared to Gordon and them. I think we'll cycle back to the lead, I want to say.
The car head is pitted. All clear.
People are finally pitting, it sounds like. It's been so long into this race and like for people to start pitting. Yeah, there's a handful of guys pitting now. That might be everybody on the lead lap, honestly. Just because like we have 18 laps left in this race, and it's crazy that like so many people haven't pitted. But it looks like everybody just now did. It looks like Sterling's in 5th currently on pit road, maybe, or coming off pit road. I don't know exactly where he's gonna cycle out to. So it's interesting to see what's gonna happen. I think Newman hasn't pitted yet. I don't know if he is now. Yeah, he's going into the pits now. So we're gonna resume the lead right there. Hell yeah. 17 laps to go. Let's see how much of a lead we end up getting. Because I think Stewart still has to pit. Junior. I think Terry still has to pit. Yeah, I think they're all going on pit road and stuff now, which is interesting. Oh my goodness. I thought they were like 4 wide coming off pit road there. That would have been nuts. Mark Martin gets up in the 2nd. I could believe that. I could believe he's already pitted and stuff because he was up there doing really well in the very beginning before I spun him or half spun him. He saved it. Here's Sterling just in front of us. Interesting. Can we put him a lap down? That would be really nice. Oh, they're wrecking. I can't see a thing. Where are they going? Oh, they're coming back up. Oh, no. Oh, that's going to be a massive caution. Yep. I'm happy we went really low. Robbie, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from, Robbie? Andretti's pitting. There's a bunch of cars pitting all of a sudden. That's really weird. I think Sterling Marlin ended up in that wreck, honestly. Gordon has more laps led than us right now, which is crazy. I think we're just going to stay out because I don't want to lose the spots. Sterling's in 6th, it says. That's interesting. But I don't want to lose the spots right now. I don't know everybody that ended up in that wreck. Actually, oh yeah, people are dropping now, like moving around from pitting and everything. So we'll come back on the restart here.
The pace car is off.
Okay, everybody's ramming into each other on the restart like I'm brake checking them. That was a mess. But all the lap down cars are going to be on the bottom. Hopefully can hold off some of the lead lap guys so we could pull away a little bit, because if they get free from some of these lapped cars, it's going to be bad news. Like Mark Martin is on our tail, and he's going to want to wreck me probably, I would imagine. I would too. But we really had to stay out at that point. There weren't too many laps left. There's only, what, like 13 laps left? So we really needed to stay out and try to get that track position. I don't know if we're going to catch lap traffic that fast. So it's like, I need to hold this lead right now, because if we don't catch any lap traffic, they're just going to be really fast. We were really fast to start with, and I think we've been consistently fast, but I'm nervous that they're just going to be so much faster than us down the straightaways because of my radiator damage. We're still running 24.2s, so I'm not super worried. But at the same time, I need them to get held up some. Gordon needs to get around Burton to try to gain some points on Sterling Marlin, because he needs as many points as he can get. He has led the most laps up until this point. I think we're leading the most currently now once we cross the line, because we were like 4 behind him, and then we have a couple caution laps, and then we've led a couple here on a green. So I think we have led the most now, and if Gordon doesn't lead anymore, we'll have clinched that for this race. And I think we're going to get ahead of Matt Kenseth for, what, 8th in points after this race, which is crazy, because we were only like 15 or something behind him. We were pretty close behind him. Mark Martin's holding his own, though, right now. Gordon's falling back to 5th now. It's a tough battle back there for 3rd, it looks like. Rusty's trying to make his case to come back up in points, but dude, you dropped to 150 points back with 3 races left. I feel like you'd have to win all these races, which currently is not happening. He is getting up into 3rd, though, so he's trying his best. Gordon might be able to follow him around Jeff Burton. He does, because Gordon was able to get to that bottom side, get by him. He might be able to get by Rusty as well, potentially. They're right on top of each other right now. Gordon is going to get around Rusty. That's going to get him up into 3rd. Let's see if he can try to catch up to Mark Martin by the end of this. We are catching some lap traffic, so that could cause some interesting things here toward the finish with some guys behind us. Rusty and Gordon going back and forth again. And Jeff Burton looks like he might get around Rusty, because Gordon got around Rusty, so Rusty's probably stuck on the outside currently. They're side by side, it seems. But we're catching a lot of lap traffic now. It's going to make it interesting to see if Mark Martin drops back really fast or not in these last handful of laps. But it looks like we're going to end up getting our, what, 8th win of the year, which is crazy. We've been so fast of late, and then we get our brand new engine, and it looks like we could win this race, which is awesome. I don't know if the brand new engine has anything to do with it this track or not, but hell, I'm happy we're doing really well with it. That's awesome. Get some of our money back early. That would be very helpful. But we only got a couple laps left. Let's see what happens with the leaderboard up there by the end.
2 to go.
2 laps to go. Mark Martin's in a little bit of lap traffic, but it seems like he's gotten by most of it pretty easy. So Gordon looks like he's clearly going to finish 3rd. Burton and Wallace are fighting hard for 4th, 5th. Not sure where Sterling is, because I haven't seen him jump into the top 5 at all yet. But if he was in 6th, like it said, and he had a bunch of damage from that wreck, and he was starting on the outside already, he could have dropped back a lot. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here with the points in these last few races, because we're coming up to the last 2 races of the year after this one. Phoenix and Homestead to finish it out like always. And it's going to be tight. Oh, Gordon's actually losing a ton of time right now to Jeff Burton. He's in a big gaggle of lap cars, I guess. But looks like he's going to hold on to 3rd. He's got a 2nd on them. So, yeah, it looks like he's going to hold 3rd. Where is Sterling Marlin is my interesting thing. It says he's 6th. Does he cross the line in 6th? Oh, he's a lap down. So, yeah, he's in 6th, it looks like. So, he was the first car 1 lap down. We get the win. Very happy about that. Well, we re-get $228,000 of the $1.7 million we just spent. We got our 8th win of the year. We jump up to 8th in points. That is awesome. We jumped to Kenseth, and so did Burton. Burton jumped Kenseth. We're only 14 behind to Newman, and we're 34 behind Stewart. Honestly, that's not unreasonable to get up to 6th in points. In our rookie season, that'd be crazy. We have 8 wins, 10 top 5s, solid year by us. Gordon has matched Marlin in the top amount of top 5s, along with Mark Martin, but Martin has 3 wins. He's had some bad races, though, due to us probably. That's probably why he's not up there in points right now, honestly, because he's doing really well. And Gordon, he gained 20, I think, that race. He is, what, 70 behind him right now? So that's not unreasonable in the last 2 races. Marlin would have to have some really bad races, though, and Gordon would have to do very well. So going into the last 2 races of the year, let's see what happens. Next episode, it'll be next weekend for you guys. And I have a cat coming to say hi. Hi, kitty. And it'll be the end of it'll be the end of this season and the beginning of next season, next weekend. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the career mode. Appreciate you guys watching as always, and I am having a blast doing this. I'll catch you guys in the next one.